Welcome to Employment First and Benefits through a person-centered lens. This module is about benefits planning. This training was developed by the Colorado Office of Employment First and funded by the Department of Healthcare Policy and Financing. The objectives for today's module about benefits planning is to first learn one key systemic barrier to employment for people with disabilities. We will also understand why the benefits conversation is so important. We will learn what is benefits planning, understand the DSP connection to benefits planning, and learn about resources related to benefits planning. One of the biggest reasons stated by people with disabilities regarding not pursuing work is the fear of losing federal, state, or local benefits or having them severely reduced. There are many myths, misconceptions, and misinformation out there that people hear and believe about how employment affects the benefits they receive. Let's think about that. What have you heard about how work affects benefits? Write those down. There is no right or wrong answer to this question. This is simply what comes to mind first about things you have heard in the community or in your work. Maybe you have heard, I can't work, or I will lose my benefits, or my Medicaid will go away and I won't have services if I work. Another perception could be, I can only work a limited amount of hours or earn a limited amount from work, or I will lose my benefits. Whether these are statements made by the individuals you support or by family members or other colleagues, it is important to know that these perceptions could be why someone does not feel that work is an option for them. There are a lot of ideas out there around how employment and benefits interact, or just how benefits operate alone. This is why the benefits conversation is so important when it comes to someone pursuing work and being on public benefits. As I mentioned before, there are many misconceptions, myths, and misinformation on how work and benefits interact. There are complete untruths. There are partial truths. There can be a lack of full information. This makes it a difficult topic to navigate. The benefits conversation is also extremely important because benefits are often what provides people with economic security through monthly income to meet basic needs and get access to health insurance coverage. Benefits can also provide specialized services and supports that promote an individual with a disability living independently in their community and living a full life. The Supported Living Services, or SLS, and Developmental Disabilities, or DD, waivers are examples of this. Losing these types of supports can be very scary, especially if someone doesn't know if they can earn enough to supplement the loss of these supports and programs, or they don't know if they can maintain work for a long period of time. Lastly, individuals navigate complicated and slow, often siloed systems to become eligible for benefits and supports. Through these processes, they must often focus on the severity of their disability and demonstrate an inability to have a skill set and work. This, along with how the benefit systems function, can set a person up for the misconception that a person receiving public benefits is not able to work without losing their benefits. You might hear this in different ways from both family members and Medicaid members as you encourage conversations around employment. As we move forward, it's important that we're all on the same page in knowing what are the benefits we're talking about. Here's a list of some of the public benefit programs that any one individual could be on. For example, Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI, or Supplemental Security Income, known as SSI. These two are probably the more well-known public benefit programs. We also have many different kinds of Medicaid in our state. This includes many different kinds of Medicaid waivers, two of which you have the most exposure to through your work: the Developmental Disabilities or DD waiver and the SLS or Supported Living Services waiver. There's also another kind of health insurance called Medicare, and an individual could also potentially be receiving support through programs like food stamps, also known as SNAP, low income energy assistance, known as LEAP, or a variety of rental assistance programs. It is important to note that this is not an exhaustive list. Any one person will have their own benefit scenario, meaning their own combination of benefits that they are eligible for and receive. So now that we have an idea of what some of the public benefit programs are and how benefit systems are hard to navigate and understand, it is important to talk about benefits planning. So, what is benefits planning? Benefits planning, also known as benefits counseling, is a direct service provided by a certified individual, also known as a benefits counselor or benefits planner. And that person helps youth and adults with disabilities and their families understand how employment and other life decisions impact their public benefit programs. Colorado APSI produced a video to help explain what is benefits planning. So let's watch that video. And remember, moving forward, you can use this video as a resource to help introduce benefits planning to the individuals that you serve, their family members, or other support, and even your colleagues to help spread the word about benefits planning as an available and highly important service for individuals on public benefits.